It's the grits, it's the glam, it's the grits, and ooh, you know the glam. It's the grits, it's the glam, it's the grits, and ooh, you know the glam.
Hi, you guys.
Welcome back to Grits to Glam. We've got a very, very special guest on this episode, Miss Alisha Marie.
Hello, everybody. I'm so honored to be on this. You have no fucking idea. Also, my worst experience that I did was when I was like, oh my god, Tristan, I love the pod, it's so good, and then he said, well, what's the theme song? And I couldn't say it. And
Gotcha,
he called
bitch.
me out, and I was like, fuck. I mean, I saw clips, but I didn't watch the whole fucking thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't
But now
realize
we
you were
know
coming
it.
to
Donna
I was going to
Grits.
give you
Yes, it's
a
the
test.
glam. Didn't someone come up to you at the bar this weekend and ask
Stop.
if you sang the...
Yeah, someone thought I sang the Grits Glam theme song, but it is our friend Sam. And it is the best thing ever when people come up to us and they can sing the song, drunkenly, not drunk, anytime. I'm like, you are a loyal, a
Wait,
loyal
did
fan.
you let them think that you did?
No, because I don't want to. Sam is actually a musician
Yeah.
who sings a song, and very up and coming, very great, one of our best friends. And so I felt bad taking that credit,
Yeah.
even though it is a fucking bop. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that
it's a
song.
bop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
it's a
amazing.
good one.
I
It's
always
a good
never think
one.
I'm recording, and that's probably my downfall as a podcast host. I'm looking down.
Oh,
to
no,
make
you're
sure
good,
I'm
you're good, you're
recording.
good.
You're recording,
Well,
don't
we're
worry.
so happy to have you.
Thanks so much.
We invited Alisha on the podcast literally a couple weeks ago. This bitch was too busy. She was all up, which, you're amazing. Of course, you have so much to do. And then she finally was like, when am I going to be asked back on Grits Glam?
No, literally this weekend I was like, I'm just waiting for my invitation back, which
Well,
was my fault.
Luckily, we made
Didn't
this
we
work.
mutually
Oh,
have to
mutual knowledge?
reschedule?
Probably.
Probably.
I could imagine.
Maybe
throw
we
you under
kind
the
of
bus,
just
too.
made you think that.
Yeah.
Made
They're
you feel
that
little-
works so much better for me too. Do you
Yeah,
ever do
that's
that to
totally fine.
people?
Okay, scrambling. Who do we have on the podcast this week?
Fuck, I'm so sorry, but we're here.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. We're here. We're so honored that you're
We're happy
on
that
this
you're here.
humble studio. I
And then
mean,
we were talking about it's not your normal podcast set. We're a mom and pop operation.
You know what? Everyone starts somewhere.
Right.
Rem and I used to just FaceTime.
That's
Before we ever had a
Really?
studio. Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, wait. Where is y'all's studio?
It's in North Hollywood.
Okay, is it at a studio, not in I thought it was at Remy's house for some reason, and I don't know why I thought that.
Which is funny. We wanted it to be in one of our houses, but then both of us really, really wanted somewhere to get go to an office, get out of the house for this.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the one main thing we actually get out of the house for, because we work from home. So we found an apartment, which low key today we went to go get some mic stands, and it had an eviction notice on it.
Are
oh
you
my
kidding?
gosh.
Because I guess we didn't pay rent. Literally this happened today, but it's on automatic payment. So we're like, what's happening? But it literally was if you don't pay this, notice of eviction, blah, 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 blah. And we were like,
Our
holy fuck,
title,
what do we do?
Alicia.
Literally, Alicia's getting evicted.
Alicia's getting evicted from her podcast
No,
studio.
literally. So we're trying to figure that out as we speak.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to happen, but it said you have 3 days to make the payment from that day. And obviously we don't live there. So we're there frequently, but not every single
Well, thank
day.
goodness you went today.
Thank goodness we went today because it was still past the 3 days. So I don't know.
Jesus.
What do they do? Do they come and move all your shit? I
I
don't know.
I imagine a Schitt's Creek FBI investigation where they just
Literally.
come in and raid everything.
That's what I picture. But then also I'm isn't there a thing where it's renters the right in California or something?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Because I've had to do a lot of this research on evicting somebody.
For when I was trying to move in here, she had to do a lot of research
Right.
on
Yep.
that
Yep.
topic.
And yeah, you have 30 days after, and there's some sort of California law
my
that you
God.
can stay there for 30 days or something.
That's crazy.
Or it's it protects renters' rights.
Yes.
Well, the good news is you have a studio to fall back on.
Yes. Thank you.
But also I'm trying to imagine the landlord there trying to go in there and take all of y'all's stuff out of.
Oh, it would not work. It was assembled. We had a whole set design team build the set, and they built it in sections and then built it in the studio. So the only way to get it out is to fully take it down. Luckily, we can take it to wherever we go next. It's portable.
Right.
Mhm.
And
But
y'all
I
know
don't-
how to do it. but,
I don't.
Well,
Someone
Such
does.
a good question. No.
well, somebody
So-
knows how to do it, and it's not the landlord.
Yes.
So
So
You're
hopefully we're
you
fine.
can try, bitch, but you're not getting this out.
Hopefully we're fine. We
Yeah.
are trying to find a new place.
Really?
Just in general, I would love somewhere that has a front like more of an office vibe because we like hired a few more people. We'd love to have them have like more spaces, but
Is it just a one or is it
it's
a
a studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But
if
it's good
you-
for
you
now.
know, if you need anyone, any tenants in the
No,
building,
literally
we're
love.
available.
We'll just be available on call. We'll make sure your rent's paid.
You guys should do an episode one time just in our studio, but don't say anything. Like literally just be in the studio.
Wait, the first of our season 2.
Yes,
like we were
yes,
just talking
yes.
about season 1 and season 2 because we're on like episode 19. So we're like, we'll take a break at 25 or something,
Yeah.
and then we'll just come back and we're fucking like,
No, do
wait, we should tape.
Yes, put your logo
Grit stick
over
lamp.
the pretty basic neon sign.
and
That
then
would be
like the
so
coffee
good.
table has just pictures of us.
Yes. That'd be so
All right,
funny.
we're holding you
Okay,
to this. That'll
okay.
be so funny.
All right, we'll do it.
I feel like a podcast with the 4 of us, like plus Remy.
Oh
would
my
be
god, I would.
a disaster. Like
No,
it'd be
in
so
the
fun.
best way. In the
Yeah.
best way.
Oh, do you like doing a podcast with Remy? I mean, y'all have a lot of episodes.
Yeah, we've been doing it. This is our 4th season, so 4th year doing it. But I would never have one without her because she brings that aside to me that I don't know. We just complement each other so well. If I was to have a podcast by myself, it'd be more like businessy YouTube shit. But like as far as the fun stories, I feel like there's so many things about my life that I find boring. But then she brings it out of me. And she's like, "No, that's so interesting. Like
Right.
share that."
That's sweet.
Where I feel like you guys are just like a dynamic duo of the comedy. It's just there. I feel like I have to work at it more. I'm like, oh wait, I have to like think of what to say or like think of funny stories that I have.
Well, you need someone to like push you to do that. Because I
Yes.
feel like it's totally in you.
It's in
obviously.
there.
It
It's in
obviously
there.
is because I feel like I've never noticed that. So
Yeah, I feel like your personality is so like ever since I met you, like has been so positive, bubbly, and like I know you talk a lot about like mental health and things like that, and I love that. And I just like love. I don't know. You have such a good outlook, but like you're also realistic about like stuff you're going through, but also like, you know what I mean? Am I
Oh my
am I
god,
making
thank
sense?
you. No, I'm like, thank you so much. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm very weird, and I feel like I've mentioned this to you guys, but like have we even known each other a year? Probably
No,
not.
'cause
It was
I'm not
no,
even
we
even
met
here
you
in
at our
LA.
Christmas party.
Yes. Okay. Which was the last time I was here. Like I don't open up to people easily. Like it's really hard for me to get to know people and like put myself out there more, which I think people think I'm the opposite just like from what they see online.
Right.
So I felt very comfortable with you guys right off the bat, which is like a stamp of approval from Alisha Marie. I'm very
Yeah.
like, oh my God, they're cool. Like I feel like good around them. So then it was easy to be myself. But then there's other people I've been friends with for years and years, and I'm like, I feel myself shut down. I don't know how to act around them.
Right. No,
It's
I get
weird.
that. No, I remember we were talking about this weekend, but we really met when we went to karaoke.
Oh yes. Oh my God.
And that was so much fun. We sang like 4 karaoke songs together.
I love
love
me some
that.
Yes.
karaoke.
And we were in the bathroom. You were like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I love bathroom talk.
No, I love a drunk talk. It's
Yeah.
my
it
favorite.
was basically like, we don't really like a lot of people, but we really love you. And I don't think it was meaning like we don't like a lot of people. It's more like you don't feel comfortable around a lot of people. And I was like, yes.
No, literally, like
I love y'all too.
TK, Patricia, and I are each in our separate bathroom stalls. Like, not even like in the same one, right? We're just like, and I'm like, Patricia, and I'm drunk. I'm drunk.
Miss Patricia.
Miss Patricia. So like, not like I know that you don't know me, so this is a big deal. But I don't like a lot of people, and I really like you. And like the way it came out was so bitchy. It was so like I don't like a lot of people, but I like you. But I
No,
knew what I meant.
kind
I'm
of fuck
glad you
with
took
you.
it that way.
I knew it was that way. And I was like, oh, thanks. All right, let's go sing another song.
Wait, perfect. But we're up next.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
Before he cheats, they're calling our
She
names.
takes karaoke very seriously.
Oh,
Like
and-
it's like American Idol
No,
audition.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and
I want
probably
Rim to come
should've.
one time because she loves karaoke.
I know.
But she prefers where you get your own room, and I prefer the DJ because I like having like
An
more of
audience.
An audience.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like it's too intimate in the rooms.
Yeah, she doesn't like the audience as much, so we have to get her out and do
Well,
that.
I think a good thing we could do. There's this place at Break Room 86, and they do the private rooms, but it's also a bar.
Yes.
So you can leave the door open or invite new strangers in.
Oh, love.
Yeah, whenever you need to.
And that's the one that's like
You
a
walk in.
speakeasy and then a double speak. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes.
It's like a speakeasy, double speakeasy, and there's another speakeasy on top of that.
Oh.
One of the hotel rooms doubles as a karaoke room.
Oh
and
my
it is-
God.
me and Alexa figured that out the other day.
Or was it, or was
You
it
were
someone
in there.
else's?
Why are you looking at me confused? The karaoke room at Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. How we went into that hotel room. Yeah, it's like it looks exactly like the other karaoke rooms, but it's in a hotel room. Like you need a key card to get
I'm
in.
like
and
plot
everything.
twist. It's not a speakeasy,
Yeah.
and it's just someone's.
someone's
Right.
room, and they just set up karaoke.
Right.
Have you ever been to Break Room 86 when they have the dancers come out?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. At
Really?
like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, they have these dancers. They like put this whole stage down behind the bar, and all these dancers come out on the bar, and it's so much fun.
Oh my God. Well, we should go.
We should go.
It's becoming one of my favorite little spots. 'Cause
Really?
I think karaoke is such a fun and intimate thing.
Yeah.
With friends, because it's something that a lot of people can just kind of connect on
Yeah.
and just have fun with. And I just love drunkenly singing High School Musical, really any sort of like
Wait,
Broadway
what
hit.
do you think's happening with everyone going to the High School Musical
the High School Musical
school?
set.
The
Have
set-
you seen
the
that?
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that. I don't know. I'm like, honestly,
I think it's a reunion thing. I saw someone else put a TikTok where it was like fenced off, so you can't go on it.
Yeah.
So I think they're just filming
I
something.
hope it's like kind of how they did the Harry Potter
Yeah.
reunion and the Friends reunion and
reunion.
stuff like
Yes,
that. Like,
yes,
I
yes, yes,
think
because
yes.
I don't think they need to make another one. 'Cause I
No.
think that's
No.
done.
And they
Yeah.
already did the one
High
with
School
Olivia
Musical, the
Rodrigo.
musical,
Yeah.
the series. Of
Musical.
course.
Yeah.
Goes without saying.
Right.
Goes without saying.
No, but I hope they do one of those reunion types.
Yeah.
And I like how pretty much all the cast members of High School Musical are like not ashamed of the
Yeah.
fact that they come from High School Musical.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, their career.
well, some people aren't. Like,
Yeah.
I know Miley Cyrus is good about it. She's like, fuck yeah, like I'm gonna sing Best of Both Worlds at my concert. Like, of course, she's
Yeah.
a queen.
Yeah.
But like some people are just like not as happy about it.
Yeah.
Well, we need to, I guess, like introduce. right.
Sorry, I was like, I don't know what to say. Okay, good.
So we need to introduce our guest, Alisha. Tell everyone what you do, how long you've been in LA, in the industry, and everything like that. Because we
Ooh.
know, but like some people, people who are
Well,
dumb,
our parents probably don't know.
our parents
so
don't. And our parents are avid supporters
yes.
and listeners.
Oh my God! Hello, parents. Oh my God. Well, hi. My name's Alisha. Alisha Marie on YouTube. I feel like most people either knew me from years ago, like OG YouTube. I used to do a lot of like back to school. It was kind of like the Disney Channel of YouTube. There was like a group of us lifestyle girlies who were like very just without realizing we were making kids content, but we were just thinking, oh, wow, this is getting a lot of views. If there's a lot of color, it does better. So we would bump up the saturation. We'd be like, oh, if it's more of a skit, it'll do better. We'll get more views. And then we'd bump that up. And then years later, we'd look back and we were like, oh, we had no idea we were like making content like that purposely. I think we were just like, oh, it's doing well. We'll do more of that.
right.
So most people know me from like then, but I started YouTube back in 2008 is when I made my account. I didn't post till 2009. I know, I'm like old.
No, you aren't. But wow.
I started when I was in high school. I think I was 16 and it was just a summer, and I really I fell in love with makeup and makeup tutorials, and I've always loved cameras and filming and all this stuff. So long story short, I do YouTube. I bite the bullet. Bite the bullet, is that the word?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
bit the bullet.
Bit the bullet. I
She
do
bit the
it,
bullet.
and
She bit the shit out of it.
I bit the shit out of it, but it went nowhere. Like literally, I don't think I even had a decent following for like 4 years. Like, and most people don't know that. They always think like, oh, well, you just kind of like took off when it started.
Yeah.
4 years, guys. But like, I didn't know about like you couldn't even make a thumbnail then. Like it
Right.
just
Wow.
it was. I got denied from the YouTube partner program because you had to apply the first time. Then I had to wait 6 more months just to reapply.
Look at her now.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was really, I'm so grateful I started then. There was definitely a time period where I resented being OG because I felt like it was like embarrassing. Now I love it.
No, it's like so cool.
I am so jealous because I used to make, I've never talked about
Wait,
this,
stop.
but I used to make these little like stupid ass music videos. You know how people would like speed up songs?
Yes.
And make, there was a whole group of like YouTubers dedicated to that and like collab channels. I used to be like a
Stop.
part of one of those secretly.
Stop.
And like none of my friends knew. Like I think I had my name, but I never said my last name or anything. And now I'm scared people are gonna fucking dig that up. But
So
it
it's
was-
still out there.
no, I think everything's deleted.
Oh my
but
God.
it was just like I wish I would have. I look back at like you and like Emma Chamberlain and all these people who like stuck with it regardless, because I just didn't.
Because you didn't really know that was going to actually genuinely make you money.
Right. I
or
was like, oh, I'm
become
just
a
like,
career.
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, I
having
didn't
fun with
know.
it. And I like wanted to meet people like on YouTube.
Oh my God.
And I think that started my like YouTube rabbit hole of being like fangirl of everyone. That's why it's weird living here.
Yeah.
And finally getting to meet people and talk to people. And I'm like, well, like also like part of me is like, this is cool. Part of me is like, fuck, I could have made it. Like,
I could have been the one out here.
Every morning you wake up.
I could have had a pretty basic studio.
Oh my God.
that
That's
could have been
hilarious.
me.
Yeah, but I'm very proud of you. That's like, I'm jealous, but I'm so, if it's going to happen to anyone, it needs to happen to you. Because
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
like, I
Well,
love it.
I will say a huge factor was I went to community college, so I was staying at home commuting. Like I didn't have the 4-year experience, which there's certain aspects I feel like I really missed out on in life and not doing that. But instead I would just go home and like film YouTube videos.
Right.
So it was one of those. But have a podcast now with Remy, my best friend. We need to do a collab.
Yes.
It'd be great. My sister and I have a clothing brand, Parallel Apparel. We have some shoots coming up
Loves it.
Friday and Monday, so new drop coming soon.
Yes.
We'll put that
And
link
we're just trying
this
to.
Friday.
We're doing a shoot, the ecom shoot Friday, and then the lifestyle one on Monday.
I just
so
she's such a
exciting.
business mogul. We are so blessed.
Me every breakdown. Next time I'll send you videos every breakdown I have. No, but it's fun. I'm just so grateful I've been able to do this for so long. And like some days I'm like, I'm still here. Like, what the fuck? Like, how are we still here? But
Because you're so relatable, I feel like, and just so.
I think I've realized I'm just, early on in my YouTube career, there were like the cool girls. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I wasn't in that group. Like, I think I quickly realized that people don't want to be me. Like, I'm not like a Kylie Jenner type person. Like, they want me as a big sister, or they want to be my friend. So
Right.
then I think
Which is better.
which
Yeah.
I personally think was better.
Yeah.
But you know, everyone still wants to be that Insta baddie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, everyone still wants to be that. But I think I just quickly realized. I mean, I was in band. Like, I just.
Yeah, but you're like the
But
best.
you still are an Insta baddie. but
Yeah, you're the best combo. Like, you're an Insta baddie, but you're also like the Insta
Really
baddie, like
relatable.
big sister
Yeah.
who like we're obsessed with.
Oh my
like,
god! Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I
I
would say like we're
try.
equal. Like we're close in age, so like we're like kind of just like siblings at
Yeah.
this
Which,
point.
when I meet people here, one of my biggest things that I love when I'm like, wow, I would have been friends with you in high school. And that's how I feel about you guys. I'm like, oh,
Right.
I would have like really liked you guys. And I feel like those people are the ones that I click with more because they're
Right.
not like LA-y. Because LA's hard.
You
It
need to
is.
show her some of your show tunes videos.
Oh my
I
god.
was in show choir.
And I did
Oh, why does
choir,
that not?
so
You
we're
look
best-
like a show.
No, her videos are insane. Drunk Patricia, when she gets out, like she's like, oh shit. Like I know when she's about to turn on the show choir, like videos from high school.
Wait, I need to see
they're
these.
all on YouTube,
Oh.
babe.
We'll show you. Don't worry. My hair is still ruined from it, but that's okay. It was the best time of my life. It's basically like Glee, but better.
What was your favorite song performing? And do you still remember the dances?
I could. Yeah, I probably still remember the dances. I just loved the entire show we did my senior year.
I love that. It's we'll have to show you the
Well,
video.
yeah.
No,
I
I want a full screening.
The best part is when I did like this 5-person solo, so it wasn't really a solo. So like 5 girls of us went out there, and our choir director was like, everyone like use your arms, be really into it. And I watched the videos back. I'm the only one
Stop.
with my
Going
arms
full
up,
out.
singing,
We
going
are
all
the
out, and
world.
I'm like,
Were you in the front so you didn't see behind you
we were all like
in a line?
in a line,
Oh.
and I was the only one that would be like arms up.
Did they just forget?
I guess so, and I don't know if they got nervous or
They
I don't-
probably got like a little shy. You
right,
know?
and I'm like,
You were all out there.
I was all
I'm
out there,
dead.
but I don't
Proud of
regret
you.
it. It's funny looking back.
Yeah.
But
So
we'll
then you were also in choir. Were you ever in something together?
No. So I'm from Montgomery and she's from Birmingham, which are
So
like
I'm a fake fan. Okay.
yeah. I mean, so
It's okay.
learn your facts.
It's fine.
No, but we did go to college together.
Okay,
so
okay,
that
okay.
counts,
That
yeah.
make yeah.
So I did like theater. I did plays and musicals.
Oh my God.
And I was in choir. We went on like choir tour to like New York, San Francisco. We went
The
on
little
big
like festivals and stuff.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then we would always come and like we literally were getting first place. Like we were a good choir. But
Oh,
like
see,
I
we
li-
would get first place, but in our category there was like 2 people. so,
Yeah.
so we'd be like, we got gold, and then I'd be like,
like you're showing the trophy.
Yeah,
You're
we're like,
yeah, bitch.
That was us in show choir. We would like compete in different places, and at one point, mainly in the South. And one point, we were like number 1 in the nation.
oh shit.
And then we came out here to
Oh.
Burbank and competed. We were lucky we made it to the finals.
Oh my god.
I mean, like it was like John Burroughs High School,
wait,
Burbank
did
High
you guys
School.
have there was a big one. My sister was in choir in Pasadena. There's like a big national choir.
I wonder if we
Convention
did.
thing.
Huh.
I don't know. We went like to 2 places in California,
Okay.
San Diego and San Francisco. I don't know if we ever.
Okay,
did
so that
Pasadena.
not Pasadena.
so I don't think anywhere close.
So nah,
So
maybe
no.
though.
I actually don't know anything about geography when it comes to Los Angeles. I think
San
Oh.
Diego's down, San Francisco's
Yeah.
up.
but like still like I don't when I think to drive places I know you can drive to San Diego but it's not ideal to drive to San Francisco, right? It's like 5 hour or
Like
6.
It's like 6 to
7.
7, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like at that point
But
I
a lot of people
just-
do drive versus fly.
I did the drive to Vegas one time and I will
It's
never
a little rough.
That is an insane drive and it's not that long. It's just like not like
It's straight,
Yeah.
hot, and then your anxiety is thinking, if I break down right now, like there's nothing
around me.
in
If I run
sight.
out of gas, there's
Yeah.
nothing. Also, when I did that drive, we drove back and we got stuck for 5 hours because of a wreck. So
Oh yeah, because it's only 2 lanes.
2 lanes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
God, I would have cried.
It's awful.
Yeah, I pulled over and I made Nick, because he was the one, Nick Norsha, he was the one that made me drive there in the first place. I was like, oh, let's get a ticket. Like, you can use some of my airline points. He already had a Delta account. It was perfect. And then he decided we wanted to drive. And then we had to drive my car. So I was like, okay, if we're driving, then you are.
Yeah.
And then we were going to see the Katy Perry, like,
Wait,
Friends and Family
how
show.
was it?
So great.
Oh my god.
But we couldn't have our phones, so I was really annoyed.
Oh.
Because it was like the opening night. But like,
Wait.
so I kept seeing everyone with their phones afterwards.
I was gonna say I've seen so many TikToks.
Yeah, but we were just on the Friends and Family night, so and that was when I was
Oh.
working for Nicole, and so I had to be literally on call like 24/7, and I was like having so much anxiety that while I was in the theater, because your phone was in one of those bags
Yeah.
where you can't open it unless
Yeah.
they like scan it. So that's a little bit of tidbit about me.
Then
But it was a great show. I love Katy Perry, and
Same.
that show was like so fun.
Okay, so you are from Orange County area, right?
Merino Valley.
Marina Valley.
And
So you're
Lynn Empire.
Redlands. We were
yes,
talking about
yes,
this
yes,
earlier.
yes, that area.
So do you think so you've been in LA how long now?
So Ashley and I, we went to Orange County for 3 years after Riverside, and then I bought my house in 26. At the end of 2016, we moved in the January of 17.
Okay. How long do you think you'll be in LA?
It's so weird because I've always pictured me in California. Like, I cannot picture me anywhere else, but that's all I've ever known. So I'm
Right.
not
That's great news
opposed
for
to
us.
it. I'm not opposed to it, but I cannot see me unless the person I end up marrying like has to be in another city or state or
Right.
something. I could see me settling in Orange County.
Yeah.
Because it's a little more,
Homey?
like Newport area. Yeah. You get a little more for your money. You're by the beach, less crowded. But I love LA. Like,
Yeah.
I really, really do love LA. So I'm here for the foreseeable future. Everyone asks
Good.
me, they're like, is your house your forever home? And I'm like, I just can't picture me raising kids here at all, but I'm not planning on moving or selling it anytime
Right,
soon.
so, like,
I just cannot
Until
picture
that next
kids
step
there.
comes, it's like you don't even.
Yeah. Watch because so we had a room, and when I was doing all those back to school videos and stuff, there was like a school set that I made basically. So like I bought
Oh.
lockers. Oh, a bitch was. She was like,
Wow.
let's do it. Because in Orange County, I could just go to schools and film and no one cared. Like,
Right.
no one cared. Out here, they care because they're like, where's your permit? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I can't break rules. Like, I can barely jaywalk. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very like, fuck, I can't like
Yeah.
be here. The anxiety through the roof. So I was like, oh my God, I have an extra room in my house. Let's just like make a school set.
Yeah.
Now, when I picture having kids, I picture like that room of what it was. Granted, it's a guest room now, but like that room, then a nursery. I think I just can't see like all of that
Yeah.
Being
being in the
coinciding.
same.
Yeah.
Yes, I just don't see
like
it.
that room is always going to be the
The
school
school
room.
shut. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think your content will transform into like because it's hard, because I know there's
I
a lot
know.
of creators that are like, they don't want to
Exploit their babies. Or,
yeah, or like put themselves in a nutshell of like only baby content, like everything like that.
and you make bank on baby content.
Yeah.
I know.
That's the real tea. Like, I have some friends, like, they literally like quadrupled their income from having a kid. And I was like,
fucking nuts.
cool. This is where
Explains the LeBrant family.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
it explains all of them. You're
Yeah,
like,
they're
oh
popping
shit.
out those kids.
But now what's kind of hard is I have literally shit on so many family, like vloggers, like people who do
Right.
that. Like, I'm always like, oh my God, ew, da 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 da. I'm like, Alisha, I didn't realize, like, I do vlog too. I have my main channel, then I have a vlog channel. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Am I never going to show a kid? Like, even dating, like, or even like getting married, am I never going to show? Like,
right.
Right.
I literally foot in my mouth. Granted, it hasn't happened yet, but I think I quickly realized, oh wait, well
That
then
could
what
be
are
me.
you gonna
Yeah.
do? You know what I mean? Like, and you have shit on them for so long. But the thing I love about my vlog channel is it's my life, and like people are so invested in it, and I don't really hide too much. So I'm like, do I just have a kid? And not like I can't not
But
show.
But
me
I feel
having
like
a
you'll
kid.
just have your
Just pops
boundaries,
out
and
one
you'll
day.
like. I feel like I saw some creator talk about like how she'll post like some of her kid, but she's like, my platform is me. It's
Yes.
not my kid. So
And I
it's
don't
like,
want to do. I don't want to get stuck where I'm like, oh, well, now I need to do baby content. Like, I
Right.
don't want
Right.
that. I don't want
Right.
that at all.
You'll definitely like
Um,
gradually move to like different levels of your content.
Yeah.
But it's like
Even like a Shay Mitchell, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
she
Yeah.
definitely has expanded her own brands with like base and stuff to have like mommy and me type things, but she's still like her. I don't know. So
Right.
maybe like that. I don't know.
she's more like relatable with like the mom and
Yeah.
and me stuff, but not
but not full Mom,
showing my kid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
can't imagine us all like having
I
kids and
can't.
being like,
Yo,
makes
Remy's
me
ready. She's
sick.
like, I want a kid, and I'm like, nope. I was like,
God.
wait for me first of
Yeah.
all, because Pretty Basic has to be pregnant together,
Right.
obviously. She's a little closer than me. However, I'm like, I am not ready. I'm not ready to be married anytime soon. I'm also not even ready to like have kids anytime soon.
Yeah.
Are you ready to date around?
Yes,
Like, yeah.
totally down to date. Like, I definitely want a boyfriend, but I'm not saying that they have to be the one I'm gonna get married to.
Right.
Whereas my sister's like, she was ready for that ring.
Yes.
Like, she's
Yeah.
like, we're searching. So like, find a date. Like, definitely want a boyfriend. Like, we want some cuddles. However, the thought of kids right now, I'm like, oh God. But I'm turning 30 next year. Like, everyone's starting. I don't know.
You're so young.
I know, but everyone is starting to be like, oh, like, you're getting older. And I'm like, fuck, don't tell me that.
You know what?
I hate that shit.
Yeah, you'll be. I mean, people are having kids when they're 40.
I
Yeah.
know.
Like-
Also, I've never worried about having kids,
Yeah.
which like maybe I'll worry when it's too late. But I think I've had a lot of people recently being like, oh, my sister's struggling and she wishes when she was 29, 28,
Right.
she like froze her eggs or something.
Yeah, that is interesting to think about.
So much.
But also, I'm thinking about like my sister-in-law's pregnant right now, and it's the first baby on like both sides. And
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
wait, I'm the next. I want my kids to have
Yes.
their cousins.
Yes. And I
That's
didn't
like-
grow up with cousins at all.
Yeah.
So I like whenever Ashley has kids, I'm going to be like, fuck,
Yeah.
I need
I'm like,
someone impregnate me.
Pop
I'm like, sorry, that baby's gonna have to wait a
I-
few more years to have a cousin with them.
I
so.
mean, I was
Really?
just thinking about like our audience, and I think it's like 90% females or something, and so like maybe they have some brothers they're looking to set you up
wait,
with.
Ooh,
y'all, okay,
yes.
shit.
This could kind of be a
Yes.
pitch for you if you'd
Okay.
like it to be.
I mean,
I will say I get random people DMing me being like, you need to date my brother. It's kind of funny. And I'm like, imagine that's how I just slide in.
you're like, okay,
right. I think it'd
let
be
me see
great.
him.
yeah.
If you have a nice eligible bachelor for Alicia, I'm
Mhm.
sure we did.
Preferably in California.
Yeah,
California.
California, and not like too far away from LA.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
probably
yeah.
in LA or
Yeah.
travels to LA often.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tall, brunette. I'm not opposed to a blonde. I just have never really been into to blondes. Definitely like outgoing. Can keep up with me and my shit, but like respects me, but isn't intimidated. Like the men feeling intimidated is like, I mean, most people feel intimidated by me, but like men and especially, I just picture them like coming over to my house or something, and I'm like, this hinge
Yes.
date isn't gonna work.
Right,
Do you know what I
right.
mean?
Yes,
Like it
you're like,
just,
Yes, I own this house. That shouldn't intimidate you.
but like it does.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
insane.
My car.
Like,
Like I get it.
I literally.
I kind of love that though,
I do too, but I'm like,
because it kind of filters out men for you as well, though.
yeah, but then
In a
I'm
sense. But then you're all like, come on.
yeah.
Okay, well, everyone, you all heard that. So,
Yeah, we did pimp Alicia out one time at the bungalow. It was
Oh,
really,
we
it was a
did.
fun
I
time.
kind of wish we vlogged that because that was fucking hilarious.
We can arrange it again.
Can
we
we
could
do
have
that?
like
Yeah.
a bachelorisha.
Bachelorisha.
Bachelorisha, that's kind of cute.
I love it.
We could like invite like 20 of LA's eligible bachelors. They don't even have to be
Well-
LA, but they have to have promised to move to LA.
Yes, and this is where we went wrong. Well, one Channing.
Wait, can I hear this story?
go ahead.
So like we were like
When
feeling.
is this when you were at the bungalow and you bought a table?
Yes,
Okay.
so I was already to the level of tipsy, and like I did not want to stand.
I was at the
anymore.
level of tipsy of buying a table.
That
when
should
you
be
told
all
me you
need
bought one,
to
I was
know.
like, "Let me help." You're like, "No."
No, I want to do this for my friends. Like I'm such an idiot financially,
I'll Venmo
but
you.
I mean it's for the memories and it's for my friends, and I love.
No, it was
treating.
so fun. It was so fun.
And so like we have a table position in the perfect place of the bungalow, which is this cute bar, lots of cute guys, lots of cute girls, like everyone is just fleeing around. It's a great spot to be. And so we like, I don't know how this got brought up, but we decided to do a bachelor dating show for Alicia.
Yeah.
And Channing got Alexa's eyeliner pin,
No,
or your
my
eyeliner
lip liner, and then we lost it.
Oh yeah, that was one of your
Yeah,
fa-
Max stripped down, guys. It's a good one.
Sorry,
It's
I still
fine.
feel bad about that.
No, I was like for the memes. It's worth
And
it.
so we wrote on a piece of paper, like where, like what they were interested, or what the assignment was.
I
Like
forget what it was. Oh, it was like dating show.
Alicia's dating
sorry.
show.
For
Yeah.
70.
That's
so
were we
That's
wrong.
where we went wrong.
Oh, so you
We,
were
we
charging.
were like, yo, we can make money. Now
Because we're
here's the thing. It
businesswomen
was
and
supposed to be
moguls.
15, right?
Yeah.
But it looked like a 75. In the end, we did profit $2.
Oh, that's good.
And one like really good guy came about it. I don't know if like anything came.
No,
up
he never fucking texted
But
me.
he was really cute.
He
and
was
I
cute.
was really sad that.
So what were they getting with the
So
one
I
just
was
talking
sitting
to
in the
you?
middle. They made me
Okay.
sit on a chair in the middle of the walkway. Like
Okay.
there's the door.
Facing the walkway?
facing the room, but like everyone's going in and out. So then they would be walking around with the sign, like Alicia's dating show, and then people would be like,
Recruiting people.
sure. You know, have you seen the TikToks of people being like going up to people at the bungalow? Like I think they
Yeah.
thought it was something like that, and then I'm just there sitting like on the thing, and they're like,
And then
oh,
talk to
like
me.
wait, I have to pay money, and then. Alexa's like for $75.
Oh my god! Once in a lifetime opportunity to speak to Alicia Marie for $75.
yes. So they were a little confused by the price, and you know,
Right. Like,
we did
have-
get some double takes though. They'd be like, "Wait, what's going on?"
Y'all
Like,
should have like offered shots.
Yeah,
within
I
the
think
$75.
that's a good. I think we need to like provide incentives and gifts for people next
yeah.
time,
Oh, PR.
rather than
Little
like
goodie
rather
bags.
than
Yeah.
charging them.
Yeah.
Also,
But
did you all not think to ask the people at the bar for a pen?
no, I mean,
Oh,
we worked with the
obviously no.
resources we were given.
So you'll ask for paper, but no pen.
If you think I was like good enough to ask people for a pen, like I spent $800 on a table, like on a random Saturday when not even everyone was in town. I was just like,
Yeah, I was out of town. For
No,
sure.
Literally.
it was so fun.
but I mean, we had a great time.
But it sounded fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Really
then we
happy.
went to the pier, and Tristan, we're in line for the roller coaster, and he's like, "I'm gonna throw up."
Yeah, I don't know how y'all would have done that after all that.
It was not good.
Because I'm sure you drink every last drop of your
I was
table.
exhausted. Yeah, and then we ordered more.
Yeah,
We
there was a
ordered
lot of happy hour.
Coronas, happy hours, literally everything. It
Mhm.
was a scary time
It
to
was,
be us,
yeah.
but it was a great memory.
It was for the memes. We did
Okay.
it.
Okay, so we reached out to Miss Remy
Yes.
to kind of get some questions for you, to kind of provoke some thoughts from you. So we're going to start this off by asking a question about Big Bear in 2017,
Oh shit.
specifically a hot tub shower. So if you could give us some insight on that, maybe.
Yes. Okay, so this was Remy and I's like bonding time. First, like we'd known each other, right? But there was a small group of us. We were in Big Bear during winter for Vlogmas because like we'd be like, oh my god, let's
Oh
go.
my god, I forgot.
And
you'll
this
do
is still
Vlogmas.
when
I love
yes,
that.
this is still when we do like, or sorry, this is still when we were like super PG. So we didn't cuss. Like we were drinking the whole time, but we didn't show it.
Right.
Like very very clean.
Oh.
So we all go to the jacuzzi and we're in there for a long time, and everyone slowly starts getting out one by one. I kid you not, Remy and I. The next thing I know, it's just us. We had been in there for probably like 5 hours. We had a handle of Tito's, not just the little, like the handle of Tito's.
Yeah.
We were just drinking it straight. We were like unwell. Like we were having heart to hearts. We were crying. We were floating. We were laughing. Like I don't like the amount of times that I'm like, holy, like, and especially because the elevation, you get drunk way quicker,
Yes.
and the hot tub.
I was
So
giving me
we were
flashbacks
like,
to Stagecoach
yes,
when I was
yes.
in that hot tub for too long.
Unwell. So our other friend Mia, thank God, she comes back out. It's like 2 a.m. at this point, and she's like, "Y'all are like insane." And Rem and I are drunk off our asses, like literally so bad. So if it wasn't for Mia, we probably would have died. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just like we would have just been out there forever.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But that's when Rem and I really like we had so many heart to hearts. Mia like gets us out, and she like helps us get into the shower, and then we have a video. I'll send it to you, and you can literally insert it. Rem and I are it's the most unflattering thing of life, but we're like laying in the shower, like we're in our swimsuits, and like like it's just so embarrassing, but it's all on camera.
It's so embarrassing.
Singing,
It's all documented.
it's all documented. Yeah, I mean, let me actually just find it. I feel like that'd be easier.
I love that. That's so fun.
You know what I just realized in that whole conversation is why vodka, or like a handle of vodka is called that, because there's a handle on it.
Oh, that is a good point. You
But
should be making some
You're
good
like,
points
oh,
there.
shit.
I just realized that. But also, I'm just also thinking about how pruned you all were.
Oh my god. So this
Okay.
is
I'm scared.
And it's like a bathtub shower.
oh fuck, hold on, let it download.
It's like
Okay.
the TikTok that's like, I'm washing me and my clothes.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Oh shit.
It's too hot. She's just standing right under it. What is it? She moved.
It's so cute.
The time. Thank God for Mia.
Literally.
So when did y'all start the podcast?
We started in 2018.
So after that.
Yes.
Okay.
And that was truly like us bonding. Like you would think we're best friends there, but like
Right.
that was us being like, I fuck with this
Yes,
girl. Like I
okay,
think we're
yeah.
gonna be close.
Okay.
So
I love
yeah,
that.
that was the Big Bear.
And this
thing.
is not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but I just want to give a shout out to my Instacart driver. He brought the first round of orders, like all my groceries, and then I told him, I was like, he was like, I forgot the Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero. This is a new flavor. I've never tried this.
Oh.
And I was like, you do not have to go back and get it. Literally, like, 45 minutes later, he shows back up with this Dr. Pepper.
Should
better
we do
give
a
him a
live
good tip.
taste test?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we just need, I'm going to upgrade his tip from whatever it was,
I
and
was
then
gonna-
also reach out to Instacart.
Oh my
And
God,
say, yeah. Oh, they're
Ooh, the
cute.
can is kind of
Cute.
pretty. Zero sugar. Yeah.
Little-
Sex.
It's good. It'd be better cold. You wanna try it?
You want to go first because I have a lot of lip gloss on?
Oh my God. I'm just not a soda person.
Like, I'm a big bubbly person. It's my favorite drink. It would be better freezing cold. Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper's always good cold.
I love Dr. Pepper though.
Me
That's
too.
my favorite soda. If
Matt
it's
will
actually-
love that.
Well, I love that. We have a couple more.
Okay.
We don't have
That's
to do all of
hilarious.
them, but that, I mean, if it provokes a story like that again, like, I love that. Okay, well, we obviously know you're the best wing woman. I love that. But Remy wants us to ask about the beach story where you were a good wing woman.
Oh my God. This is another story. I don't think we ever ended up telling it on our podcast. We
Okay.
said it on Zane and
Exclusive.
Heath's. But again, because this was like 2018, so we were like still super PG. Like, oh my God, we can't even.
Because you were
cuss.
transitioning from.
Yeah, we were doing the whole Miley, like, this was before our Can't Be Tamed era. This was our, like, we're still Disney, like, we're still
Yeah.
trying to be PR,
Right.
you know? So Rem was really, really into this guy. And I think I was the only friend who was, like, supportive because I was like, you're living your life. Like, you're
Yeah,
going to
why not?
learn, like, whatever.
It's fun.
He had a friend. We all end up going out. So there's 4 of us. And then I actually had another friend who met up with us. So it was me, my friend, his friend, Remy, and the guy. So there's 5 of us, okay?
Okay.
We go to Jameson in Venice.
Yes.
Oh, love that.
You know, we go. It's fun. We run into them. She's like, hee hee. Like, I watched him play soccer today. And I was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, they played soccer and I went and watched. And I was like, Remy, that's so embarrassing. Like, y'all aren't even dating, right?
you went and
like,
watched them play
like,
soccer.
you
Went
just
to a
went, I just
soccer
picture
game.
her sitting there, like, watching them, like, smiling, like,
Hit that ball.
yeah, woo!
Okay, I would love to do that.
I
though.
know.
So once you start dating someone, I'm
Oh,
gonna, think I'm gonna go.
please. So then it's 2 a.m. Bar closes. We're like, fuck, we still want to hang. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still drunk. Where do we go? Oh my God, the beach, because it's literally right there.
yeah.
Right there,
Five-
babes.
it's right there,
Nice
babes.
open.
We're like, why
Probably
don't we
not.
just go to the beach? So we go over there, and then it's me, my friend, and his friend. And then Remy and the guy sit behind us. And I'm like, okay, like, let them have their space. She's like 4 or 5 feet behind me.
Right.
Okay? Literally. And I'm like sitting there, like, trying to make conversation with this guy because he was into me, but my friend was there. And I was like, okay, like, obviously nothing's going to happen with
Right.
us. So, like, what do we talk about? The fucking weather. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're like, oh, how's your day? You
Yeah.
know? Next thing I know, I hear noises.
Oh dear heavens!
I literally was like, I felt like a meerkat. I was like, oh. I
Wait
was
a minute,
like,
what
And
was
you're
that?
trying to talk loud.
I'm like, yeah, like the weather, like, yeah, like
She's like, shut the fuck up for
we
a second.
all know what's happening. And here's the thing, Rem, and I love her to death. She has the worst gag reflex of life. Like, she'll be brushing her teeth. Like, I know it because all the times I would sleep over, like, we
Right.
travel together, right? And like, she's in the shower, she's brushing her teeth, she'll be like, what?
Yeah. So-
Like, I know the sound, right? I know it's too well. I hear the sound. I'm like,
oh no.
And she's not brushing her teeth.
she's not brushing her teeth. Let me just tell you. So, we're all sitting there and we're all like, oh fuck, okay. And then like I try to like at one point turn around because like I was just like, okay, so I kind of like just turn around at one point. I fucking make eye contact with the dude while she's literally sucking his dick.
Oh
like,
my God.
and instantly
Remy,
I literally turned around and I was just like, oh fuck. I was like, damn it, I should have never looked. I should have
Yeah,
never looked.
no.
Literally 4 feet behind me, okay? Then they're like, hee hee, we're gonna go to the ocean. Like, they go swimming, okay?
LMAO.
Yeah. So
2
we're
a.m.
just,
in the morning.
yeah, literally. We're sitting there, they're gone for a while. We come back and sorry. No, it threw me off. It's okay, but it's okay.
Okay, so you're they're in the ocean, or they come
Should we
back.
cut?
Oh no, you're fine.
You have
You
a couple. You have like a minute
Okay.
or two.
They go to the ocean, they swim for a little while, they're making out. allegedly. I don't know. I didn't see.
Yeah.
She doesn't remember.
You didn't have your binoculars.
I did
'Cause
not
would
have
be-
my contacts or binoculars in. Imagine me. They come back. They get at it again. I hear the gags again. I was just like, damn. They go swimming a second time.
Wow.
They come back. Long story short, the next morning, she doesn't fucking remember like half of it. And she was like, oh, yeah, I remember. Why was I wet? And I was like, you went into the ocean, Remy. I was like, you don't remember? She was like, yeah. And I was like, Remy. And I was like, you went twice. And she goes, twice? I was like, oh, my God, Rem. And yeah, long story short. So I just basically, it was almost like a threesome, but I just wasn't doing anything. Like,
Right.
I was there. I was physically too close for comfort.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's
that
a
was
really
another
good
ride or die
one.
moment.
Yes.
That was another, like,
Yes.
That's
Y'all
a-
been through a
get
lot.
a bitch.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
amazing.
So
I wish
funny.
there was a video like with her like on a boogie board or something.
Literally.
It's like, the next day
3
she's
in the
like,
morning.
what?
She was in these, like, leopard shorts and a black lace top.
Wow, I'm
That's
so
like
proud of
very
you
impressive
guys.
getting in that ocean that late. I would be really scared.
Oh, my. Especially this ocean. It's
yes.
so cold.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I ain't doing all
But
that.
yeah, so that's the beach story, and
Okay.
we've alluded to it a lot from Truth or Drinks and like different stuff like that.
Okay. That's a
I
good
love
one.
it. Well, we have some emails from the Gritsters.
But before
Is
that,
that,
we
is
have.
that what you call them?
yeah, the
Yeah.
Gritsters.
I was wondering driving over here. I was literally wondering what you call them.
I think they kind of made that up.
I love
so.
it.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we want to ask about your alter ego, Loot.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yes.
forgot. Okay,
Yes.
so basically, there's been a few times where I've hired Glam, you know, hair and makeup, and the hairstylist is like, "Oh, let's do a snatched like pony," you know. And when you're first getting into like hiring that, you kind of just like you're like, "Oh yeah,
Do
whatever you
whatever
want to
they
do,"
say,
you
yeah.
know, like you don't want to tell them no. Which now I've learned the confidence in saying what you really want. You're paying for it, you know. Make
Yeah.
sure you like it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Here's the thing. Why do I have bangs on my head right now? Because I got a big forehead. You know what I mean? So when you
I love the
what-
bangs.
Thank
They're
you so much.
so good.
cute.
But when you don't have the bangs and you slick back the hair, like it's just not cute. Like
Yep.
it's not bad, but
And
it's
it's
just
just-
not cute.
It's just not there.
It's just
so
not
you
there. It's not
For your
there. And
birthday, you had that, right? Or you had a
there were like some
pony?
pieces out.
Bang pieces.
I
Okay,
think
yeah.
so. Yeah. So
You've learned how to do it.
we've learned how to make it
Yes.
look better, but I
Right.
still I'm just like, you know what, that's why we got the bangs. So there were a few photos that I would get back, whether it's from a carpet or an event or something, and I'd be like, oh my God, I look so bad. And I was like, why do I kind of feel like I look familiar. Like it reminds me of a celebrity or something like that, right? So then one day I finally, then I started just saying, oh, I look like an egg, like with my hair fully back, like
An
you see my
egghead,
face, just like
yes.
an egghead, okay? So then one day I mentioned it to Remy, and after this last Halloween, I was Lara Croft.
Okay.
And I had the slick back hair. I had like some pieces out, but it still was egghead, you know? So I took some photos and I like tell Remy, I'm like, oh my God, my fucking egghead. And she goes, oh my God, I've wanted to tell you this for years, but I
Oh,
never wanted to offend you. And
Right.
anytime a friend says that, you're like, oh,
Oh,
shit.
God, what's
You know
going
what I
on?
mean?
Yeah.
Go down.
She was like, when you have your hair like that, it reminds me so much of loot. And I was like, what is loot? Like, what is that? She goes, you don't know what loot is? Do you know what loot is? You
No.
know what loot
I
is?
think I know. Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm hoping I get the pronouns right. She tells me that when Demi Lovato had, or she tells me then Remy explains that Demi Lovato had a photo where their hair was slicked back and there was a flash photo. And essentially she said, you look like loot when your hair is like that, which is spot on.
Which is also her. It was like went around the internet. Poot Lovato.
Yeah, it went around as Poot Lovato, aka Loot.
Okay.
It is. That's so funny.
And I see it. That's the thing. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
you're
my
like,
God, I
okay.
fucking
You're like
see it.
shit.
You're
Poot,
like, okay.
Poot, Demi. Oh my God. And people have told me I look like Demi Lovato over the years, like
Yeah,
just the brown eyes. I don't know.
Definitely younger Demi Lovato. Like,
Yeah,
you look like
yeah.
You look Camp Rock right now.
Thank you.
But
But
yeah,
Camp
no,
Rock era.
yeah.
so Rem calls me Loot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's funny, but a lot of people have wondered because she'll call me that and they're like,
Yeah.
where does that come
Where does
from?
that come
you
from?
You have to post a photo with you and your hair up, and then the next image
Yes,
needs
Yeah.
to be.
yes, and I will
Poot
show you the
Lovato.
Halloween one. 2 seconds.
Have you had fun like styling your hair with the bangs? Or have
Yes,
you
I
had-
feel like I finally learned kind of how to do it.
Yeah.
You have to like neutralize them. Like the second you get out of the shower, you have to blow dry them. Otherwise, they'll part and look all funky. Like
Oh,
that's.
I wish I
where-
learned that when I had bangs for a
Lit-
year.
I loved your bangs. They were so fun.
They were so bad.
No, they were cool.
They're finally like all grown out. Thank goodness.
So you'll never do bangs again?
No, it was fun. It was a fun era,
Yeah.
but like,
It was a different. It was like Rockstar Patty.
yeah,
Rockstar Patricia.
rockin'.
Sorry, it's
The
coming.
bangs were rockin'.
Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Fucking yes, by the way.
Like,
Yes.
yes. No, but yes.
No, but yes.
We're waiting for Miss Alicia. Alexa, mind your business.
I mean, like,
Oh yeah. I mean,
my
okay. Okay, yeah.
I think you look better.
thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's just certain angles, you know.
That's
and
really
just like
good.
sometimes you've got to realize that like all hairstyles don't work on every single person.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, like I
Yes.
want as bad as I want a middle part, I don't think I'll ever. I don't think I can
Right.
ever do a middle part.
Really?
Yeah. I want that hairstyle. I was actually
Oh,
talking-
you're being serious.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, bitch.
You're like,
You
"What?"
don't okay.
I mean, I was joking.
no, yeah, I was
Yeah.
like absolutely kidding. Yeah. No, there's this cute like the TikTok boys who
I
have
know
like
you're
the
like
middle
Vinny
part,
Hacker's hair.
like ish, but like more like of course I want it a little bit messy, but I also want it like I don't know, I just want something.
Well, let your
new to
hair
do
grow
to
out
my
a little
hair.
bit.
Mm.
I can't though because I hate it when it grows out.
Okay, well then you're not
I
gonna
was
have a
gonna say,
middle
I wanna
part.
see a
I was
photo of
literally
your hair
talking
grown
to
out.
my hairdresser and I was like I don't know like what to do because I hate it long, I hate it too short. And she's like, well,
Have you
then
done
should
longer
have,
with the
like-
sides shorter?
Like that's kind of what it is. I never keep it too long on the top because I sweat so much when
Yeah.
I go out.
Yeah.
And so maybe that'll be like a future era, or I'll just get like those hair implants that
Yeah.
I can have a little bit. Like, do they make male extensions? Maybe.
Well, Zane got like the.
Yeah, like I have a lot of hair and it grows so fast.
Well, you just have to like make it through the awkward stage.
Yeah.
How do you think I got my middle part?
Right. Well, it looks really cute, but I think
Well, it didn't for a few months.
I want to
that's for
try
sure.
to do that. So, but I don't think I'll ever be able to. So now I'll just stick to like dyeing it randomly. I'm
You
getting
haven't done it in a while.
and I'm getting highlights in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Little baby highlights.
Ooh, I'm getting highlights done in Birmingham on Friday. Thank goodness.
So fresh.
So fresh and so clean. It's been a while. All right, let's go through this email. So we're bringing Alisha onto the emails. You know, we keep getting these emails. We love them. And today we got one from Mackenzie. Hi, Mackenzie.
Hi, Mackenzie.
So, hold on, let me hold
And
this
you've got
one.
a special guest, Mackenzie. So
I'm
you're
so
getting,
excited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
special
sorry.
You're getting
advice.
the royal red carpet treatment.
Okay, so Mackenzie says, hey, y'all. I'm Mackenzie. I would love to hear both of you talk about what jobs you've had and how you got them, etc. I work a state job. It's predictable and cookie cutter. So I love hearing about what other people do for work and how they wound up there. There's so many jobs I don't even know exist. You guys make me laugh out loud in my cubicle at work, and I simply will not apologize for that. Yeah,
Love
we know.
ya.
Love my coworkers dearly, but grits to glam is more important. Sincerely, Mackenzie.
I love reading the like positive parts about our podcast. Being like, I love you guys so much.
We're like,
yes,
You're
thank
like,
you
oh,
so
thank
much.
you.
So basically job advice, which you kind of already talked about your job.
I was gonna say, I actually feel like I can't add too much. I did work. Well, my first job ever was teaching kids like drums and guitar because my mom did that.
Ooh.
So I would teach like elementary kids.
And you still have a drum set in your house, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a fun fact most people don't
Yeah.
know about me. But working with kids, I realized I'm like pretty good at it. Like I
Right.
feel like I don't know what it is. My mom's also she's done it her whole life, so maybe it's just because I've seen it. But also when you're trying to get like 20 elementary kids like not to hit a drum when it's right in front of them, the patience, y'all.
Yes.
Like the
Yes.
patience.
The patience your
Then
mother
after
has,
that,
yeah.
my other first real job was working at Extreme Pita, which is like a Subway, but it's pita bread.
That sounds
Yum.
good.
Kind of like Pita Pit.
Yeah, I was gonna say pita pit.
I
yeah.
think that's where I learned like most of my cooking stuff because I don't know. I'm
You're
very
around for- yeah.
thankful for that job too. But after that, I just did YouTube.
Yeah.
So unintentionally, like
Do you
But,
still
like-
cook a lot? Like on your, like I know you go to Erewhon a good
Yeah.
bit. Order Erewhon a good bit.
Remy's a cook. I'm good at whipping shit together.
Right.
Like I'm good at if you have random shit in your fridge, I'll find a way to make it like
Yeah.
good. That's my little thing.
That's a good
Love.
trick, and it's also so like I feel like it's hard to like cook for just yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like not as fun. I don't know. But with this, it's like for her, it's like okay, you're in a cookie cutter job,
yeah.
but it's like if you're wanting to do something else, I would start like, you know, really working at your hobbies and seeing what you don't like, what you do like, and kind of because I feel like there's a job for everything.
Yeah.
Like it might not pay as much, but it's like if you're not really happy in your job, it's like for me, it's like I've gone from job to job to job to job, and I still don't know what I want to do. But it's, I don't know. I feel
don't
like
know
just,
what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
yeah, it's like work at your hobbies and see like, oh, this is more fun. Let's try to find, or look in your passions and try to find a job.
Yeah, like side
within
hustle
that.
vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I have a friend who he is such a go-getter and like so happy, so positive. And I remember asking him like, oh, like where's your passion with your job? Blah, blah, blah,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. Because to me, my job's like everything to me. However, he was like, you know what? Like I always pictured my passions being my hobbies and my job just being my job, like whatever it is. So I don't really care what it is. He works for a hair care brand under their social media stuff. But like even that job and that position wasn't even a thing a few years ago.
Right.
So I think that's like our kids, their jobs probably aren't a thing right now. Isn't that
Right.
even, that's so
Yeah.
crazy. And like we all grew up being told like you have to be a dentist, a doctor, blah, 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 whatever.
A teacher, a lawyer.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like an anesthesiologist.
Oh my God.
My mom
Li-
was probably like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, you're so
You're like,
stupid.
yeah.
Then I'm like jumping off shit in the backyard.
Oh my God,
She's like,
literally.
yes, you were still gonna be a doctor.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But like that was it. But
And
now
then
it's
here I
like
am
these kids.
podcast.
Like I wonder. Like I would love to know like what like people in kindergarten are now saying what their
Yes.
jobs.
Oh my God.
they're
what
saying
they're-
I want to be Alisha Marie.
They're-
Like,
I have
know-
heard they want to be YouTubers, which is like
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, but like you definitely have people. That must be crazy that you have people saying they want to be.
Like they look up to you and like,
Yeah.
that's like how they
they
emulate.
want to
their,
be Alisha Marie.
It's crazy because to us, we were just like figuring it out as we
Right.
went, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't have the blueprint for
You
this.
kinda
yet.
I don't
Paid-
have
You
don't.
kind of paved the pathway for people.
Oh, you were such
I don't
an
know.
inspiration.
Guys.
Yeah. I think like I like to consider I'm in a balance of like my 9 to 5 job, which is really like 7 to 3 or
Mhm.
you know whenever for as long as I get the work done. But I like it's hard because I love like doing like brand deals on social media, but like I get to a point where I'm like I don't want to do this full time because I
Yeah.
don't want the like fun and spark to go away.
That is something I'm so passionate about. And I totally understand, like, it's a different path for everyone. But I've had a lot of friends start doing influencing stuff after they've seen me do it or some, like, other people do it. And the second that they start making enough money or more money than their normal job, they're, like, so excited to quit it and do it full force. But I'm like, it is ebbs and flows. Like, there are
Yeah.
some
Not
months where
consistent,
it's
yeah.
not consistent whatsoever. So just because you have even 3 or 4 solid months where you're making double than your normal salary, there's no steadiness, that there's not as much of a steady income than your actual job
Right.
salary. And like, again, I feel so blessed because I didn't plan on doing this as a career, but I think if I started today and tried to intend to like have it be my full-time thing, it would be so hard. Like
Right.
the stress and struggle and like, it's like my podcast, Rem and I didn't get paid for like 8 months. Like, and even my friends, it's been like 5 months of them start, like it takes so long. And the way brand deals are, like, you know, you're like, I need this paycheck. I have money, but it's not coming.
Right.
And then you're also trying to apply.
Yeah, it's on the way. 3
It's on
months
the way, I
later, yeah.
promise. So I'm really for people still having something that's separate before just fully diving in or like really being conscious about it, because it does take the sparkle. It does take the fun out of it. And just the pressure, like the
Right.
the anxiety alone of like, fuck, I have to keep this up. I have to do better than my last video. Like
right.
that is the worst feeling ever, honestly.
Yeah. No, I get that, and I should really listen to this advice.
I'm listening.
But it's
to
different.
It
No,
too.
no, but it's different for everyone. Like I have certain people where I'm like, no, you're fine. You'll be fine. Do it. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
give it a
yeah,
try. So
I should probably really listen to the advice. My parents are going to be listening to this and be like, Patricia,
You
See?
had this wonderful young lady come on the podcast to
and
give you
she's
great advice.
really preaching what we're always preaching to you.
Yeah,
Um,
it's just like such a scary because I've like had the thought, obviously, like, you know, like, will I start another job after like, you know, whenever I end my current job, which I'm really happy at it now, and like I love my coworkers and stuff, but I'm like, at what point is it taking away from my like
yeah.
social media life, like my brand deals and stuff? Because like I feel like at the beginning of the year I was doing a lot better
Yeah.
in terms of like brand deals, like more opportunities coming my way. And so like I get what you're saying of like it's so unpredictable. It's like,
yeah.
you know, at the beginning of, you know, the year I'm like, oh my god, this is so great.
Yeah.
And then like you got to keep up, and then especially with like taxes and shit, like it's
Oh
literally
my
like
god.
at the
I got
beginning
you.
of the year,
You need
like,
help.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh shit. It's like you literally have to continue going. And
Yes.
it's not like there's not a promise of like,
No.
okay, I can pay rent with this money and like with my paychecks. Like,
Oh,
at
totally.
work.
Even like when you're trying to sign a lease and they're like, okay, well, prove your income for the past 3 years, and you're like, well, I didn't have this money then, but like now I have plenty in the bank, and then they won't want to.
YouTube.com/Alisha Marie.
You're like, I do know, like I know it looks sketch, but I promise I don't like deal drugs. Like I promise,
Right.
like
yeah, it's just
it's
I get paid by companies to make content.
Yeah. So
hard.
it's just hard.
Yeah.
It really is. So I think having something to, even if it's part-time,
Right.
even if it's just being around, I do miss having coworkers. Like, I think that was one thing for me. Obviously, after like hiring help and like having an assistant and stuff, having people come into the house is nice. But that's why we were so adamant about having a studio outside
not
the
at
house, so we can like get out and actually see the daylight. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that for sure.
Wow. I love that. Well, that was great. You
I
did
I don't
know.
know
That
if
was
we
gonna-
helped her at all.
I know, but I think
I forgot her
Sorry,
initial
Mackenzie.
question, but-
Mackenzie,
Mackenzie, I hope that find a good side hustle, something that like excites you and sparks joy.
And
Right.
be willing to like pivot, like be willing to be like, I want to do this, and then you're like, actually, this opportunity opened up. I'm gonna go there now, or maybe that's just a stepping stone to get you to the next place.
right.
You know
Just
what I mean?
don't feel like so tied down to your job.
And
just
don't
because,
burn
like, the norm.
bridges. Like I am so
Yeah.
for not burning bridges. Like I think so many people are like fuck you job. Like I hate. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like fuck you job. I'm leaving. Bye.
Yeah.
And then that person, especially in LA, ends up working for a different brand company for a different company, and then they're an influencer and wants to work with them, and they're like, oh, screw that
Yeah.
talent. They're
Yeah.
horrible to
They're
work.
hard-
Like
yeah.
it is such a small industry, so you kind of have to like network and be. That again, this isn't your question, Mackenzie. I'm so sorry, but
But it's good advice for everyone out there.
Yeah,
so
for
like,
everyone.
don't burn a bridge.
don't burn bridges.
That's like
and
same in like marketing. They like literally all the agencies. I remember when I worked in Atlanta, like everyone knows each other. Everyone swaps agencies. So
Yeah.
like no matter where you're at, like just be nice. I know
Mhm.
sometimes it's hard because there are some select people at every job that you're
Yeah.
like, seriously,
How do I
Yeah.
say-
bitch?
yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
can't do it today. But always be a
kind.
little bit sweet.
Yes, you
Little
get
sweet.
it.
Sweet. Well,
Well, thank you guys so
thank
much for
you
having
for
me
coming
on.
on. This is so much fun. It went by so quickly.
I
Literally
know.
anytime. We need to get Rem because all four of us together would be hilarious.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Hilarious.
We would love that.
We
we'll
need
have
to be
do that
on
next
that. We need to do our season 2.
Season
Yes.
2, just come
Yep.
make it look so funny. It'll be good. We'll do another dating show rundown.
Yes.
It should be like a day you should like tell Remy that like hopefully she won't listen to this. Tell her not to listen. But you should say like, oh hey, like I think we need to record this day because like I'm busy this day, and you'll walk in to record and like we're in the middle of our set.
yeah.
She'll be like, oh.
Oh okay. I think she would like just jump in and like
yeah,
having
she
fun.
would. I'm dead.
Well, thank you so
Yes,
much. We
thank
love
you
you
for
to
coming.
absolute
Anytime.
death,
Anytime.
and we're
We
so
love
happy
you. This was
to
very
have you as a
fun.
friend.
And if you aren't subscribed,
Oh yes,
subscribe.
subscribe. And also Pretty Basic official.
yes.
Almost called it Pretty. Is it Pretty Little Basic?
No, pretty basic.
I don't know why.
Pretty Little Liars.
Pretty
Pretty little
Little
thing.
Look out for some exciting things with Parallel.
Yes.
All of the
And we'll
above.
put all Miss Alicia's links down in that little description box below. That ain't no problem.
Yes.
Thank you so much, darling.
Yeah, no, of course.
Let's do it.
Well, you want to say bye to the Gridsters?
Yeah, bye.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Bye,
Bye,
Gridsters.
Gridsters.
We love y'all. See you next week.
It's